A Corentyne man who survives a life-threatening ailment at birth lives to tell his story in this feature by Michael Kahn.
Harley Sylvester Linger was born in the month of February 1980 at the Old New Amsterdam Hospital with a life-threatening ailment called hydrocephalus, which is a condition associated with a buildup of cerebrospinal fluid in or around the brain. According to the 41-year-old, who is the eldest of 5 siblings, even the medical personnel didn't give him much chance or hope of survival beyond a few days.
Growing up there, it wasn't easy. I was small, cannot do anything for myself. Everybody just around, coming calling me names because of my illness.
Linger, who grew up at both Kilturn and the Kildonan villages on the Corentyne, said that even the woman who birthed him became so scared and confused that she left him in the care of his now deceased grandmother.
I could remember going clinic. When my grandmother take me to go clinic in the morning, my neighbor used to say, "Cousin, see where you going with the boy? You can't leave the boy home. The boy, he can't make it. Because the balance," and they used to laugh at me. And my grandmother say, "Man, I will get him to be a man someday." And I did wrong. My grandmother just the wrong in out whatsoever. My grandmother get, I feed from that. My aunt come, my uncle come, everybody whatsoever they bring in the home, I make myself comfortable.
Linger lamented that his early childhood days were never easy because he experienced stereotyping in almost every corner.
When I reached around 17, 18, I say, "Mom, I think it's time for me to make a move," which I didn't tell my parents. So what I did, when my grandmother turned her back, I get away, go my great aunt where she's sister in Kildonan. I spend some times, then she come in search of me. And she sister might say, "I ain't away part all, I'll go somewhere in the back down with them boys." I used to the wrong. I did wrong with them boys. If my great aunt need coconut to grate, I go with my great aunt boss coconut, grate, make oil. Just around the area.
Although his academic studies were limited to just a few years at the Eversham Primary School, he possesses special drama skills and was eager as a youngster to gain meaningful employment.
I get away from there. I start get frustrated again. I get away from there. Unknowing to, and I find a house where I think I could be able to afford it to pay the rent. So I get a work in Letty where I used to work with a guy named Andre. Make blocks. I make blocks there. I draw a little money that time, like 7,000 a week around the area. But I try to make things happy for myself. After working there, I there a little while, and my grandmother takes sick one day, and I leave to go in care of her. And when I came back, the apartment that I was stopping in, someone clean it up, take away all my ration, empty my bag, whatsoever. But anyway, I ain't got frustrated in life.
In recent years, Linger became a popular guy in New Amsterdam, where he gained employment as a caretaker of the Guyana Teachers Union Hall at Rijmswerven.
One day and I get a call, say, "Arlie, if you're interested, you need to make a step now because the vacancy is okay." And from there, 2010, I started to work, 2010 in fact, I started to work with the Guyana Teachers Union. And I could tell anybody, you don't give up on life. Life is what you made it. Sometimes the road might rough, you might feel like to give up, but don't give up.
Harley Sylvester Linger is a member of the Revival and the Perpetuation of African Culture group RAPAC, who enjoys drumming and music in general.
After I joined this African group, I started to go around when I get activities, playing Congo drum, singing song, dancing on stage, and most things. That is part of my time spending with the wrap-up group. And I learned a lot of things from there.
Harley Linger said that despite his limited academic achievement and health issues as a child, he is still thankful to live beyond the age of 40 and be of service to the people.
Life for me wasn't an easy road. People call me names because of my illness, could hardly walk because of my illness, and I was just a little boy. Now I'm proud to be here standing at this moment to take my story on the board, that you could read it and understand what life is all about.
Mr. Linger says that he hopes his life story will help to change the perception of the public, with the wish that everyone will be treated equally by the upper echelon of society.
I do a little slashing during the process of the extra time when I came out from work, whatever my thing. If you get a little body and you can't afford the high amount of whatever, I could cut down to your price. I get a little music home and play a little music, and that's it. Anybody could catch me do anything. Once I'm available, I will put out my utmost best.
Michael Khan, Channel 8 News.